Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Wahyuni Gurmistikoma. I'm from Chemistry Education Class B, and now I will be explaining to you about Module 4, title Modification of Sulfur. Objective 1. To study several modifications of sulfur. 2. To study characteristics of hydrogen sulfate and H2SO4. Introduction. Sulfur is a chemical element in the periodic table that has the symbol S and atomic number 16. The shape is non-metal that has no taste, no smell, and multivalent. Sulfur is in its original form is a yellow crystalline solid. In nature, sulfur can be found as a pure element or a sulfide and sulfide minerals. It is an essential element for life and is found in 2 amino acids. Its commercial use is mainly in fertilizer, but also in gum powder, matches, insecticides, and fungicides. Next, tools and material. The first general material: beaker glass, measuring, test tube shelf, evaporation cup, Bunsen burner, drop pipette, stative and burette, watch glass, glass stirrer, tube clamp, measuring flask. And 2 category is hot place, analytical balance, distillation apparatus, and foam hut. Next, material. This one: tap water, distilled water, copper chip, tissue, washing soap, filter paper, sucrose, and ethanol. This is a general material, and the specific material is CH3COOH, Na2SO3, K2CR4, HNO3, HNO3 2 molar, H2SO4, and sulfur. Next, experimental work scheme. Step 1. Blend 0.5 gram of sulfur in evaporation cup by heating the sulfur until it melts and let it freeze. Observe crystal strips. Step 2. Heat 0.5 gram of sulfur powder in the test tube while shaking the tube. Observe the sulfur color change. Next, method 2. Heat a piece of copper in the test tube containing 1 ml H2SO4, not boiling. Observe the activity in the test tube. Step 2. Place the filter paper mounted with K2CR4 solution in the mouth of test tube or test tube in step 1. Observe the color change of the filter paper. Step 3. Put sucrose into the test tube and a few drops of concentrate H2SO4. Observe phase and take a note the activity in the test tube. Step 4. Put 2 ml of acetic acid into the tube and 2 ml of ethanol and 2 ml of concentrate H2SO4. Heat the test tube using a Bunsen burner. Observe and take a note the activity in the test tube. Next, discussion. In the experiment, 2 processes were carried out, namely the modification of sulfur and the properties of sulfuric acid. At first, the sulfur, which is still powder form, turned into yellow crystal because its heated, which was originally solid and liquid, and the color to form crystals. In the second experiment, Heating copper in the test tube containing H2SO4 in the solution bubbles form and the black solution look for the properties of hydrogen and sulfuric acid. Then the filter paper was moistened with K2CO4 product by observing the change in the color of the paper which indicates a reaction occurred. In addition, in the reaction of sulfuric acid which as the dehydrator for sugar, and the reaction produces carbon and the water dissolved in sulfuric acid. Next, conclusion. Based on the experiment, it can be concluded that the modification of sulfur can be from the change in the structure of the sulfur itself, which is marked by crystal form. Next is sulfuric acid has properties, namely an oxidizing agent as a dehydration agent. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.